Hello and welcome back to my channel, Survive and Thrive. And today I wanted to share an experience that I had last week. It's been, I think it was last Saturday, and I was looking at some opportunities within the crypto space. Obviously, NFTs are something that have been around for a while, and I'm late to the party. But I did just do a quick search on YouTube just to find a couple of videos to learn more about them. I've been doing some research over the last probably 4 to 6 months, and my brother has gotten into them in the last few weeks, so it piqued my interest to see what opportunities may be here. Starting with this first video, I saw Alex Becker. I think many of you have probably seen his videos. A little bit crass, but highly entertaining, and so I ended up watching this video and just wanted to play the first 30 seconds.
Pictures of dogs, pictures of people in pixel house things, whatever the hell this is. Did you know you can sell them for lots of money? Yes, you can. For example, I sold this picture for $542,000. I've made over $300,000 in gains with pictures of dogs. I've sold photography for 100x gains. In this video, I, the most woke, empty house business advice guy with a hot body who is also family friendly and PG, get your damn kids in the room, tell them they're about to learn something. I teach you how to do it. Look, guys,
All right, so that was what got me engaged with really wanting to understand this better and wanting to try and jump in and see what I could do with this. And so after that, on my YouTube feed, there was another related video that popped up, and I want to show that here real quick. And it's this video here, Become a Millionaire with NFTs, which I think popped up because of the first Alex Becker video, which he was talking about how much money, hundreds of thousands of dollars that he made off of flipping NFTs. And so,
like Visa and billionaires like Gary Vee.
Let's get past the ads here.
On NFTs. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 NFT projects that can help you become a potential multi.
So Joe Paris, he goes on to talk about some upcoming projects.
And every single day, I make videos teaching you how to make money with cryptocurrency. So if you like money and you like crypto, click the subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell to be notified every single day when I come out with these new videos. They are very time sensitive and you're not going to want to miss out. Also, please know that the
I'll fast forward here.
Project I have for you is called Pluto Alliance. And here's why I'm actually really excited about Pluto Alliance. First and foremost, it's going to have 10,000 unique alien NFTs that are going to help determine if Pluto is a planet. Now, this also will be launching mid-September, so make sure to...
So like I mentioned, this was a video that I watched over a week ago, and he was talking about all these different projects that were upcoming. And this one was probably the most interesting to me just on the way it's being launched and the whole storyline, as well as just the uniqueness to the art and the backing. So I started to text my brother and I asked him if he knew anything about Pluto Alliance. He's been, like I said, engaged in the NFT space and made some investments. And so he texted me back and said, it's funny that you contacted me, because he said he was actually interested in investing in this one and getting in on the pre-sale. And so we both started to do research and we're texting back and forth. And then we saw that there was an upcoming pre-sale on Wednesday morning at 2 o'clock EST. And so my brother and I, we set our alarms. We got everything set up the day before with making the appropriate exchange to get the ETH that we needed and connected through our MetaMask wallet under the Pluto Alliance website. And then in order to get the pre-sale, we both ended up buying 100 CGG. And we both were able to validate that we were in for the pre-sale. So it was a bit intense. We both set our alarms to get up, make sure that we had enough time to set up on our computers. And then we called each other by phone and went through the countdown. And I think, as most of you know, anybody who did try to go mint one of the aliens, or up to 2 or 3 per wallet, you saw that it didn't actually become activated at 2 o'clock Eastern time. And so we sat there and we kept going through the Discord and watching the updates and looking for any options for this to become available for us to mint. And so we stayed up for about 45 minutes. I think within that time frame, I finally got it up and running. And so we both went to go make our mint purchases, and I went to go buy 2, and right when it opened, it was at $70 worth of gas fees, which was actually, in hindsight, very reasonable. But we both hesitated, and we ended up having to wait for another 30 to 45 minutes. So we stayed on. Within that first hour, we're able to finally make our purchases. I got mine under $100, which I thought was pretty decent for 2 of my aliens. And now it's just at the point where I'm really excited about this backing from BitBoy Crypto and what they're going to be doing with these NFTs, and just seeing that if I can hold these long term and really just stand behind what they're doing, because there is a lot of great concepts that are happening out of this outside of just the NFTs themselves, but they're going to make it more interactive, have some more giveaways, and then have some options for some of the more rare aliens to have the roles, and how it all interties with the different planets and how all of this is connected. So I'm really looking forward and excited. My brother is as well. We're going to continue to watch and see how this develops. And also on the investment side, I'm just really interested to see how this pans out over time. You can see here on their website, like I mentioned, you can connect your wallet. They talk about the 10,000 randomly generated aliens. And at the time of purchase, 0.09 ETH, and that got you 1 alien or 1 NFT. And so I ended up buying 2, so 0.18. That combined with the gas fees, probably cost me close to $400 per alien. As you can see here, it's sold out. And then, like I mentioned, it talks about the pre-sale as well as the requirements for being able to unlock that early access. I'll jump over to Opensea to show you the specific aliens that I purchased. So if I go here on Opensea, this is the validated Pluto Alliance collection, and you can see now that the floor price is still at 0.09. So not a whole lot of movement in that respect, but I think a lot of this has to do with them still developing how they're going to roll out the different traits and roles and planets and how this all ties together. So definitely a sit and wait game at this point. But a lot of cool things going on when I read through their Twitter and the chat that's happening through Discord. So the first one I'll start with is the naked alien that I got. So it's this green one right here, Uranus number 6104. And if you click on it, get a nice little image of it. And then you can go to the properties, and it talks about the different traits that it has. So the green background, 9% as far as rarity. Trait 3, the smile, 20% rarity. Uranus, which is 15% as far as planet and race. So that was a pretty decent randomization of getting the aliens. I think from what I read in the Discord, that from what others were saying, is it seemed like more of the rare aliens were given away earlier on. And so I was later, like I said, I had to wait for almost an hour to be able to get the gas fees low enough to make it worthwhile. But the other one that I ended up scoring here, let me jump out of this real quick, was also another green alien, but this time ended up with something more rare for sure. So you can see the background is different. It's not that lime green. And then there's a lot more traits with the t-shirt, the tongue out, and that kind of stuff. So this one's Uranus 6103. And if I go do the same thing, click on the picture. Then I go to properties again. And this is considered a king, so this is a 9% rarity, so definitely has some uniqueness to it. Trait 4, 37%, tongue out 19%, Uranus, like I mentioned before, 15%, and then the Phoenix shirt is 6%. So more excited about this particular alien and want to see between these two how they increase in Ethereum floor price over time. And I will continue to hold these for years if I need to. I know that there is some risk to NFTs and the floor falling out at any given moment, so definitely will be watching for that. But I want to see if I can make some decent gains in the next 6 to 8 months and really follow this project. So hopefully I get to a position where I can score a few more of these and be able to have a few to sell and a few to stay with long term, because I do believe in Pluto Alliance and where they're headed. And if others have projects out there that are upcoming drops that you want to mention in the comments below, I would love to see those and go check those out. As well as if anybody is actually minting aliens through Pluto Alliance, whether they got in on the presale or have been buying off Opensea. NFTs are definitely very new to me, so this is my first crack at this, and I will do an update down the road once I see what the outcome is of this initial stab at investing in NFTs. If others have thoughts about ways that they've approached the NFT space and options to be able to create a side hustle and make some short-term investments and gains, then I would love to see those comments as well. As always, make sure that you hit that like button. That really does wonders for the algorithm and making sure that others can find this video. And subscribe. Continue to follow me, turn on that bell. I've got weekly content being uploaded and just surpassed 50 subscribers. I think I'm at almost 65 now. And from what I've read is that getting to the first 100 is very challenging, and then after that it should pick up a little quicker. So really looking forward to that. I know getting to 1,000 subscribers by this year is going to be a daunting task, but the only way I can do it was with everybody's support. So anything you can do to help me out in that respect is much appreciated. And as always, have a great week. Go and make some of that green money out there. And don't just survive, thrive.